Morning, collector. Any silent lurkers I have, good morning to you guys as well. Appreciate you all swinging by, hanging out a little bit. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. My morning's been longer than I intended it to be. I've been finding lately I'm waking up for no reason much earlier than I intend to. 7, I think I woke up this morning. Which is lovely. If you wouldn't mind indulging me just a moment. I know I'm playing music, but I can barely hear it. And I'm getting a little annoyed. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to see if I can adjust things between OBS and my Spotify. See if I can get it to where I can enjoy it with you. Okay, looking at the Spotify thing in my audio mixer, that looks like it's about where it was volume-wise for you guys. Sound about right to you? About where it was, because I can actually hear it myself there, and I like that. I want you guys to enjoy it too, but why can't I listen? You know? Speaking of which, because I do want you guys to be able to help me out a little bit. So that is a document that you should be able to edit yourself, just to try to help me out a little bit. I'm trying to put that out there a little bit, see if anyone is willing to help me out, because I do want the channel to improve. So what you guys like, what you don't like, I want to know about. Thank you in advance if you help me out. Anyway, so let's see. We were about to go to war, and poor Lodi is not having a good time. Okay, so let's see. We got to prep her for war. All right. I'm still not liking the game. Okay, study the relationship of Nova and its nearest neighbors. Most support has been mostly peaceful. It is showing up, right? Yes. Okay. Problems with. Oh, that's the country I think that we're butting heads with. Too depressed to focus properly on this subject right now. What was it? Royal demeanor or something? Received a report on the outcome of the battle. Hey, we succeeded. Cost almost a full battalion. Oh. I don't like that. Ah. 922. Shit. Yeah, I agree with her. We should have done better. I didn't know to study military shit at 14. Duca's Sedna will be arriving for an official visit next week. Maybe he's got some advice. That's what I would want to know. If this trouble with Ixion started years ago, why didn't someone before me fix it that was in charge? And she said that the Duke and Duchess need to sort this shit out themselves. Also, let's see what sort of queen is coming to the throne. Yes, that makes sense. Everyone's judging me. I think we all can identify with that a little bit, can't we? Yeah, this song and this game together. Let's try to cheer up a little bit. Let's go hang out with the dogs this morning. So here's, hey, good morning, Infernal. How are you? Here's a question for you guys. Some of these say that she's too depressed to focus on one of these classes. In general, if you're depressed, are you going to focus on anything real well? Any academics? I always struggled. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, if I was in a bad mood, I couldn't really focus on anything. Minor ones should be washed as soon as possible to prevent dirt from growing under the skin. Prevent dirt from growing? Okay. Okay, here's this guy that we were told was coming. Person last description did not do you justice. Flattery? Test flattery failed. Okay. Well, I like compliments. What can I say? I don't get many. Accepted my humble offering, jewel for a jewel. This guy's a little flirty. Hey, X, how are you? Mutually beneficial relationship. What does he mean by that? Yeah. Court manners failed. I mean, she has a good point here. I don't I don't feel that she's being unreasonable at all. Okay, well, let's see. Walk in the gardens will make us more lonely and cheerful, which seems strange to me, but we do need to be more cheerful. What else is more cheerful? Also more cheerful. Hey, Famine. What's up? More yielding and lonely as well. Yielding and lonely. What was the other one? +1 cheerful. Well, that's the one we're going for. Evening or morning? Well, it's morning for me, but it's the opposite for you, isn't it? +1 lonely. Yeah, screw it. Haven't done it yet. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. I think we all need to do something a little childish once in a while. 6:30 p.m. That's about dinner time for you. Getting on the evening side? Yeah, yeah. What do you got planned for the rest of your day? Anything? Oh, she is not happy about something. Hmm. Since it recently came up, we'll look at some court manners. Hmm. And it also recently came up. All right. That's our academic itinerary for the week. Been hopping from VOD to VOD. Okay, cool, cool. Which VODs? Greetings for guests. Wanting to rank and when to extend your hand to another. Peddlers traveling between villages and cities. You were requested to stand in judgment? That's not a good way to start. 14 minutes into the damn stream. A woman who's been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the. Oh, okay. I'm not. I'm not playing the chick. I'm not playing the kid. I'm. Okay. I keep forgetting. I'm used to being the character in the game. She's not being judged. She is doing the judging. This slattern? I've never heard that word before. Does anyone know what it means? I hope I didn't just break TOS by saying it. Disclaimer Twitch, I'm quoting the game. Those are not my words. They just came out of my face. She admits she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. She admitted it. She should admit it to me then. It has way too happy a look on her face for this. Coruscant Duchess of Mead. Novan history failed. You don't even remember? It sounds familiar to you, though, at least? You're ahead of me. You know what? I happen to have a search window. Oh, it's not so bad. An untidy, dirty woman. A woman who is negligent of her dress or house. One who is not neat and nice. Or a slut. This is one chick I just started following that plays Civ 7. Not too familiar with the Civ series, actually. Kind of world building and resource management, is that right? Caught the culpress in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. It's just as it is. The devils killed me brother and broke me mam's heart. More or less, okay. I'm finding there's more of those games out there than I realized. I just did the demo one yesterday. I don't know if you saw that. There's one that I was kind of debating between All Shall Fall. The other one was called Foundation. But yeah, there's a couple more of those games out there than I knew. I told her when she went to see why he'd not come back, said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. I waited 10 years on a chance to get my own back. That's justice. I'm not seeing evidence for either one. Internal affairs failed. Okay, so there's like 30 different things that I have needed to study that I didn't know I would need to. Murder is a serious crime. Okay, well, no. Someone, she claimed that they killed someone, right? Two different conversations. So, murder is a serious crime. I'm thinking put her to work. Because she admits that she tried to kill someone. But like I said, you guys help me remember here. Did she say that someone else, that they tried to kill someone close to her? Because I don't remember. And I don't see a way to go back. I'm just noticing on my OBS that Spotify's updating. That's cool. Awesome. That's something that works. Yeah, it's a prisoner. Trying to murder a noble of my. Oh, yes, that's right. It was somebody royal. This was family. This was kin. No reason to believe you wouldn't do it again. You'll be in prison for the rest of your life. Life? What do you mean, life? I ain't got a life. That hits real close to home. You'll not have me. All of a sudden, she breaks loose from her guards and rushes at you. See, and then it's talking about rushing at you like I am the character. Your missile flies wild of its mark. Coming down before she can endanger you. Ah, not on the carpet. They really pulled the room together. All right, well, what kind of mood did that put her in? Oh, she's angry. Why didn't I notice that? Okay, so I think the one that is highest kind of takes priority. Current mood, angry. Maybe that's something I need to be factoring in. Okay, so angry. We don't need more angry. We need less angry. We just did that. We also get cheerful here. +1 lonely. -1 angry. Let's do that. I don't know. She still looks kind of pissy. Should probably use a little bit of that. Can't we all? Let's do some swimming. We haven't done any swimming yet. So, how's everyone's weekend been? How'd yesterday go? If there's anyone here that I didn't talk to yesterday, or maybe something happened late last night after I got off that you want to talk about. We've got an open forum here. I may not be a great conversationalist. I don't know a whole lot about very many things. But you're definitely welcome to bring stuff up. Body turn. Comfortable in the water, splashing around and holding your breath to go under. Yeah, that sounds like swimming classes. I remember taking swimming classes when I was a little kid, going to the local pool in one of the, because the town that I lived in at the time was so small that you've heard of one stop light towns. Well, this is a one stop sign town. Um, so we had to go to a different city, a little town that was still pretty small. They actually did have a couple of stop signs, but they also had a pool. So I went to swim classes there, and that water in the morning was so cold that I couldn't breathe. I hated it. I really did. Decent enough swimmer, though. I learned from it. Single dry leaf flutters in its tent. Owls give a shit about. Okay, so we failed one, passed another. Broad daylight. That's unusual. It is, and the fact that they're carrying a leaf. 0 plans again. 95% of my days don't have any plans. Yeah, my days are sort of unplanned, but also planned because they're kind of all the same. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays are generally the same thing, day in and day out. I mean, like I've been saying, it's changing up a little bit here, but return to the castle. Father is waiting. There are reports that a Keithong has been sighted leaving the old forest. Keithong. Oh, it's a griffin. I've never heard that one. Lore failed. Didn't we just... No, we didn't study lore. I considered lore. What's a Keithong? A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. Yeah. Several disappearances are already thought to be the work of this creature. Weekly is one music group you go to every Thursday. That's cool. Music you're watching or playing, and what music? That sounds kind of cool. Oh, we read that. Should we send hunters? Polishing out stray beasts to hope that they return to the forest and stay there while people are being killed. We make it angry and waste more lives. I agree with her. This is questionable. Everyone dies in the end. Well, yeah. But it's just mostly listening to music and discussing about it. Sometimes there are specific themes. Sounds kind of cool. +1 depressed. Yeah, you and me too. You and me both, kiddo. Okay, so I need to look at angry and cheerful. Played the keyboard as a kid. Past few years, I've been trying to get back to it. On an acoustic guitar too. Cool. What brand? I someday managed to start learning it. Guitar, I can teach you the mechanics of guitar real easy. I mean, it's not. I mean, as far as that goes, the basics are real simple. I I don't know notation. I don't know any Theory, I know a few scales. I'm not a complete moron as far as the technical side of it, but yeah, it's basically just it comes down to doing your exercises whenever you get the chance and stay on them. It's going to take a time. I mean, it's not completely unlike an athletic thing. I mean, you're working muscles in your arms, right? I've met so many people that picked up the guitar and a month later they weren't playing Van Halen solos and they're like, oh, I'm just not that good. I can't do it. Well, have you been doing the exercise? I've done them a couple of times. Well, there you go, dumbass. So it's a PV. Oh yeah, PV is not known for their guitars. The high school that I went to had a PV bass, a T40, and it was kind of cool. But yeah, they're mostly making amps. You're right. Yes, that's where they're really known. Um, I only know about the T40 bass and T60 guitar off the top of my head. They probably made some other stuff too. Well, you said this is an acoustic. I didn't know they made an acoustic. I kind of want to see this acoustic guitar. Yeah, if I knew that they made these, then I forgot. B&H Photo sells guitars? I got some night vision stuff from them. I got an IR laser or two from them. Looks kind of nice. Is it a Delta Whiskey 4 Charlie Echo model by chance? Because that's what I'm looking at right here. Looks kind of nice. I mean, it's hard to tell from a. Oh, wait, I see it's got electrical. I forget what they call that. Acoustic electric. I mean, you don't have to get up and go out of your way or anything, but yeah, that's kind of neat. Yeah, like I said, I either forgot that they made acoustics or never knew to begin with. Learn something new every day. Oh, playing acoustic. Okay. Yeah, it might be something different then. What's this? PV unveils Delta Wood Series acoustic guitars. Okay. So this might be fairly recent. July 8th, 21. PV returns to the roots of an American tradition with the introduction of the new Delta Wood acoustic guitar. So yeah, this kind of reading like they just started. Which is that's kind of cool. Yeah, that one back there is a Court. Sounds all right. Sounds better with new strings, but those I haven't changed strings in years. I just don't play enough anymore. Yeah, what style of music are you wanting to start learning, or get back into playing, or however you want to? Because you said you played a keyboard as a little kid. So forget the burdens on your shoulders. Yeah. We're not making her very happy. Yeah, that teen angst is just running amok. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to help her. Just the morning ought to be all right. We're going to help her de-stress. She's going to learn some weaponry and climb some rocks. We've got a variety of long weapons, from the quarterstaff to the spear to the halberd and glaive. New one. Marking and found guitars, the PV. The sticker. Wait, what was this word I was looking up? Glaive. Misspelled it. Well, they don't necessarily all put the model numbers. Like the Explorer doesn't say Explorer anywhere on it. Okay, so it looks like it's just kind of a halberd. Okay. So if they made a halberd that was really wide, would they call it Albert? Fat halberd? Yeah, it's a dumb joke. Practice climbing up and down fixed ladders. Carving any fear of heights, learn to move more swiftly and surely. Okay, I thought this would be like rock climbing, not ladder climbing. It's not nearly as exciting. The Festival of the Good Lady is approaching. Who's the good lady? Celebration for the commoners, followed by a grand gala. That's how you know it's classy, because it's a gala or gala, depending on your orientation. Should be expected to lead the procession and take part in the ceremonial planting. When is this? Do I have time to have her do dance lessons? Since you're not yet crowned, is not required. May not be safe to expose you to the public. He's not wrong. Outside the castle, you are less well protected. Never played anything specific. Usually just learn stuff by ear or never took any classes. I kind of use a mix of my ear and what's called tablature. Because guitar, you can have, there's an alternative to the typical notation, the fly shit they call it, the lines with the little dots and all that. Um, tablature has typically 6 lines because most guitars are 6 string. So there'll be a line for each string and then a number, which is your fret number. So if I listen to something and my ear's not great, I can tell when something's wrong, but it's hard for me to figure out what's right. But you can look at that and you go, okay, it's this chord or it's these notes. And then I listen to it for the rhythm. But they also do have the notation with the little lines to kind of help you with the rhythm. But a lot of times I figured that part out pretty easy. But no, I kind of cheat that way. I do it the easy way. Especially with some of the chords that are just I just can't hear them and figure out what they are a lot of times. Especially with a lot of blues chords. Power chords are easy. Some of the other ones not so much. Think on it now, decide later. You know what? I kind of wonder if maybe she shouldn't be brave and go make an appearance anyway. Went to school here. She's a couple years older. Mother's the Duchess of Mead. Something was said about the Duchess of Mead recently. What was that? Anyone remember? Mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Uncle Kevin. Uncle Kevin. Been acting strangely lately and shouting at shadows. Uncle Kevin sounds like the kind of uncle that gets kicked out of the house. Actually, this is royalty, right? So it's probably not Kevin, it's Kavan or something. Right? Uncle Kavan. Bored looking for an adventure. Don't have any to suggest to her. Yeah. I lead a boring life too. Okay. And she's still angry. So let's focus on something that deals with the anger issues. Wait, what's the alternative? Afraid. Depressed? How depressed? Well, we're already a little on the depressed side. Maybe we don't want to do that. Let's just go to service. Well, is there anything specific you'd like to learn? A piece of ritual culinary. Yeah. All right. So we got to do some dancing, right? It seems like our royal... Wait, conversation. Because we recently had that come up, and we didn't do well. Practice walking on the arm of a partner and following their cues. Too depressed to properly focus on this subject right now. Today is procession and planting for the Festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? We'll recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. I didn't think about making a speech. We haven't done a whole lot of public speaking, though. Let's just lead the parade. Oh, look at that. 3 pluses. I didn't see what they were. I noticed one was pressured, but that's about it. One of them might have been willful. I kind of wish those bubbles were a little slower. I'm not afraid going to be the best parade leader ever. Prepare your best gown. Golden scepter. I have to start from the basics. Oh, wait. Decoration. Oh, 2 of them failed. Really? Lame. Wired a bit weird. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. My brain doesn't work well. I've noticed that I pay more attention to, like I said, I was talking about fret numbers. I don't think, okay, it's this chord, it's a A minor chord or whatever, and then this thing, and then this other chord, or these notes. I just remember where I'm supposed to be. Do the same right there with the guitar. You can do the same from so many different spots. Yes. Yeah, it is entirely possible to play the same note 3 or 4 times on 3 or 4 different places on the fretboard. Your life is blessed, and the attendants all join in song. So we make the people happy, I guess. And no one made an attempt on her life. Good deal, right? Yeah, I think this is about as close to equilibrium as we've been. Okay. We do kind of need to bring down the willful. A little more yielding. Can we do that? +1 depressed. Well, it looks like it's going to bum her out, but let's do the court thing. It's not fun at all. Please, your father may be important for the future. Yes. Name the movie that this song was on the soundtrack for. Does anyone know? Yeah, learning anything that helps my brain is more or less. Wait, I think I misread that. Learning anything with my brain is more or less impossible. It kind of, yeah, I know the feeling. Guitar is still waiting for the right moment, at least keyboard. Play with some kind of muscle memory. Okay, so how about this instead? Because I want you to be good at guitar. I like seeing people get good at guitar. because it's near and dear to my heart. I don't play it that often anymore, but for a few years it was pretty important to me, and I wrote a few riffs with it. But at least keep doing the exercises or start. So yeah, start getting used to start building up your calluses on your fingers and build up the dexterity. Start getting yourself in shape for it without actually learning like chord names. How about that? That's not working the brain, that's working the muscles. So I think that'd be a good call for you. Expression. Let's do instrument. And I think we need to learn some more Novan history. That's coming up a couple of times now. And what are we too depressed to focus on? Not this one. Coming out, chiming out dyads. I don't know what a dyad is, for instance. Well, maybe I do. I just don't realize it. On a glockenspiel. Endless slew of names and dates. There are 10 dukedoms or dukedoms. What kind of game is this? Well, 11 now, plus the royal line. Get ready for the grand ball. We should have done another dance class. Pause on activities to gaze upon the ruler of them all. And we failed 4 fucking things. There's going to be an insurrection at the end of this. Reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. Yeah. Afraid and pressured. Lovely. Look in his eyes is so sad. Wait, someone already married and someone scandalous. There's some odd choices that they made in this game, considering the character. Let's be normal. Another test failed. As we trip over, as she. I don't know anymore. Someone trips over their own feet, and it's the person that's not supposed to. That's all I know. 6 of them failed. The 6th test failed in this one event. My God. What is this? Serenitatis? Some weird names in this game. Offer compliments to our lovely hostess. We all know that polite applause. Young lady of Sudbury? That name doesn't sound appealing to me. Would you live in a place called Sudbury? What's all you do to film her control over her duchy? I'm not sure I dig this tune. What is this? I'm gonna skip that one. Oh, there we go. Much better. All right. If you use a heading in an absolute terror of the battlefields, they let her go into combat? Is that what that means? Stuck at school for the season. That was the one she wanted to see, wasn't it? And the cousins aren't here either. She's going to come out of this depressed. Depressed and lonely. What do we think? Test sense magic? Have I even seen that? Sounds like you. What, depressed and lonely? I feel you, duder. Enjoying time with friends and family, isn't it? Are these friends and family? They don't sound like they're really friends and family to me. Yeah, what's our mood? Depressed? Oh, we're pretty close to equilibrium, though. These two are the only ones we got to worry about. Pressured, lonely, and cheerful, depressed. Depressed, cheerful, lonely. Depressed. +1 lonely. +1 cheerful. She still doesn't look real pleased. Oh, we're off by 1. Let's do something different. We haven't done that at all yet. Oh, reflexes and flexibility, we haven't done at all. We haven't done any archery. I haven't looked at this yet. That's not even an option yet, I don't think. I hadn't noticed this. I should have been utilizing that. Oh, well, we're not taking this game seriously anyway. It's just for the yucks. Let's do expression and animal handling. Not any voice. Let's do a little agility because we just haven't yet. What else haven't I done? Naval strategy. Do we have a navy? We're doing poison already. Let's change that. Expression, voice, not mood. And what was the other one I was thinking? I thought we'd done some internal affairs and foreign intelligence. World history. Animal handling. All right, let's try to use this a little bit. Animal handling. What have we done the least with? There is animal handling. At least with the horses. So, horses. Done and done, right? This should all be good. Build up your ability to sustain a note. Caring for horses, grooming with different brushes, keeping the hooves free of stones. Yay. I want to look at something real quick. All right. Hey, Sanguinoth, how are you? Wander downstairs to visit Father. Talk about the latest events in the domain. Such enthusiasm. Your father isn't alone. To avoid him and his companion. Dad's got a new girlfriend? Yep. Too kind Jocelyn. Who's. Wait. There's two of them? Good but tired? I hope you get some. See, it's the evening for you, isn't it? Hope you get to sleep soon. Okay, so there's him and another chick, but Siren is talking to Jocelyn. Who else have we seen? Countess Siren, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more a decade your senior. 6 p.m. there? Yeah, I thought you were on the wrong side of the planet. Far too old to have ever been your friend, and yet not at all old. Uh-oh. There's 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. Oh dear. His composure failed. Okay. So okay. So there is nothing peaceable about any of these. Let's see. Shame her with silent scorn, insult her with false flattery, or trip her as she passes. Uh I feel like someone this character's age and the position she's in. Yeah, sure, why not? I feel like this is an underrated Aerosmith song, by the way. What do you guys think? I think I used to hear it on local radio, but that was back when they were actually good. They are not good that these days. Presence failed. Yeah, I thought we already failed that. Did we fail the presence thing twice? No, the other one was composure. Because apparently by not saying anything, we've lost our composure. Yeah, this horn dog's he's trying to get some of that. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Sure. Haven't been any problems so far. Have there, though? Many dark looks were aimed your way. Intrigue failed. What do you guys think? If I go far enough in this game, is there going to be an insurrection? Is someone going to try to off this chick? That seems like it's likely to happen to me. Let's hide tooltips. Oh. That's what I thought. Okay, so definitely maybe. There's always that possibility in medieval politics, I suppose. Okay, so we're a little angry and a little depressed. We haven't talked to her in a while. You have not yet reached the crystal. No, because I've been failing tests. What's the mood? Did the mood change? The mood did not change. Okay. Bonus to weapons and military. Penalty to demeanor, expression, animal handling, and medicine. So let's do the stuff that I would want to do then. Weapons. You haven't done any archery or naval strategy. There we go. New stuff. A twist and wax bowstring from a variety of fibers. To decide any adjustments to the royal budget. We haven't been allowed to visit the treasury yet, so we don't know what's in there. Counting partial success? Yeah, keep them the same. Always angry. Okay, we got one cheerful. Right there. I don't want to mess with the lonely, though. -1 angry. Okay, so that's a little progress. God damn, we're so close. Let's do expression. Let's just do expression shit. Haven't done any of this yet. All right. Coloratura soprano. Coloratura soprano is the type of operatic soprano, specialized music, distinguished by agile runs, leaps, and trills. First, the elaborate refers to the elaborate ornamentation of a melody, which is a typical component of the music written for this voice. Hmm. Wait a minute. Wasn't that one of the ones that said that I'd get a bonus for? What bullshit? The game lied to me. It's harder than Dark Souls. Caused him to stand in judgment again. Murder by strangling his wife. He's been convicted of it already. Because for pardon it, he might be set free. If you met your kid or wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Yes, exactly. It wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Not buying it. Sense magic failed. What does that mean? All right. Laying down the law. Gosh. Okay. And I think I'm having trouble finding a thing to do that affects those two. Hmm. +1 depressed. Lonely. Well, at least we gained one of them. Bonus 2 expression and animal handling. Yeah, we believed that last time. Look where it got us. And I've only done it twice and it screwed me once. So it's shooting 50%. I'm not real sure why I should listen to this box up here if it's going to be wrong half the time. Yeah, we'll give it one more try. Expression and animal handling. All right. Creation and animal handling. Falcons. Sketching fruits and flowers. The Royal Falconer does most of the hard work. Unlock the new outfit. Yay. Yeah, that's what's going to make this game appealing to me. That's what's going to make me enjoy this. A new outfit. The murderer you condemned to prison, has escaped. A large explosion rocked the jail he was in, destroying the walls and setting many dangerous criminals free. Huh? Now fall to the royal treasury to repair the. So the wall blew up, and we're just talking about the treasury spending money to repair it. This game. This is a fucking weird game. Okay, control under press pressure. A little more pressured. Need some cheerful. Where did I find the game? Um, this is the one that was the follow. Well, actually, I think I said sub goal. I might have said sub goal. Um, I had a follow goal a while back, and we met it, and I'm just now getting around to it. But it was for a bad game. I think was just kind of the way I put it. And there were several suggestions made. A lot of them were getting good reviews on Steam. So I think some people were just giving me games that they didn't enjoy, which, okay. If they thought it was bad, I get that. I'm not saying, anything against that. But I kind of meant, and maybe this is a shortcoming on my part. I didn't say that I was thinking, the story just made no sense, or the game was glitchy, or this or that or the other. That it was just kind of universally like people didn't like it. So I looked them all up, and they were getting mostly positive reviews. And the two outliers was this one, which is just very not me. So I thought, okay, I'm not going to enjoy it, and I'm kind of not. Um, but that meets the sub goal requirement, sure. So here we are. Um, and I can't believe I paid money for this freaking thing. But it's on Steam for, I don't know, a few bucks, whatever it was. The alternative was Poop Shooter, Poop Killer, Poop Killer. But yeah, I watched about 5 seconds of the trailer and looked at a couple of screenshots and said, "Nah, this may not be the most family friendly channel on Twitch, but we're not doing that. No, 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 no." So. Well, shit. Okay, one of them's going the wrong way, but we'll walk in the garden. But yeah, this is basically just me trying to fill that follow or sub goal, and show something unique that people might enjoy seeing. But I don't know if people are or not. So I may be suffering for less reason than I'd hoped. So yeah, that's the long answer. I'm good at long answers. Let's do conversation and medicine. We haven't done a lot with medicine. All right, conversation and medicine. And where's medicine? Conversation. Very little flattery, because we were too depressed last time, even though we got a bonus to conversation. medicine. We haven't done any poison yet, so flattery and poison. It's important to make eye contact and saying nice things about someone. Okay. That's actually, I don't think that's entirely wrong. Uh, Eating activated charcoal, I think, is what it's actually supposed to be. Not, well, I mean, it probably is going to be a powder, but it does neutralize chemicals. I think that's actually realistically correct. Oh, this is going to be foreign relations or something. We're going to fail, right? Novan history failed. I'm getting better at calling out the failures, which are frequent. Yeah, we're not doing that one. Wait, grandfather or uncle? Shit, I didn't read it close enough. There you go. Okay. Okay, well, so pressured and lonely. Hmm. Current mood is lonely. Conversation and medicine. This seems very familiar. Well, what do you guys think? Is this entertaining to watch? Because I'm a little uncomfortable. Not gonna lie, I'm not digging this. Flattering comments have the best impact when kept short. Playing Civ 6, checking the stream in the corner of my eye. That's all right. I appreciate you Appreciate having it open at least. That still helps. Thank you for that. Means money. I'm also open to firing up some chat games if anyone. There's a few people that want to join in on something like that. That's always on the table, though. Intelligence 2 fails. Instrument and voice failed. Sure. Feeling very lonely. So something that helps with being lonely. Well, everything is plus lonely if it mentions it at all. What's the opposite? Pressured. Plus 1 pressured. All right. This particularly kind of just like hanging out. Game don't matter that much. Yeah, I mean, if people are having a good time, hanging out. I don't know. It probably isn't bringing in a whole lot of people. I know, I get it. But I said I would do something like this, so here I am. This way I feel like if people don't want to end up not wanting to watch it, they're like, this game just doesn't appeal to me. Okay, cool, I get it. But at least I can say that I followed through with what I said I'd do. Because that's important too. If we talk about something and I say, all right, I'll do a cosplay or play a game that I don't like, I will do it. I feel like that's important. Even if it just ends up bringing in a smaller crowd. Moral demeanor, history, and faith. Elegance. Haven't done any elegance. There's faith. Or divination. Okay, so elegance and divination. Well, anyone got anything they want to bring up to make chat more entertaining than the gameplay? Hey, Life's Mysteries. How are you? Crusader Kings 2 for free on Steam. It's strategy based. Would this be considered a strategy based game? I don't even know what genre this would be. I just said, okay, this is the one that fits the thing the best. Crusader Kings 2. I'll do a search for it and look it up later. Because I want to be open to new possibilities of games and such. So I appreciate the suggestion. About how the day treating you? The day for me hasn't been super long. I woke up earlier than I intended, which is kind of becoming the norm for a little bit. Made myself some breakfast. Got some food started in the slow cooker. Tried to take a nap for like 30 minutes or so because I was short. Picked up a couple things at the grocery store, came here, and here I am. I've been here for about an hour and a half. So, yeah, that's my day so far. And then here in a little bit, I'm going to do something a little more enjoyable and entertaining and all that. I'm going to hang out with some of you guys and Blues chat, and it's going to be a good time. Actually, I meant to stir the food in that slow cooker before I got on. That'll be fine. There's potatoes at the bottom. Potatoes getting a little scorched isn't bad. Pretty solid so far. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to start getting tired about mid afternoon. And then at 10 o'clock, I'm not going to be able to get to sleep. Or I will, but I'll wake up at midnight and won't be able to get to sleep until 7 a.m. Not that that happens all the time and makes me really, really, really unhappy, but hey. Copied force the future and the power. Okay, yeah. Letter. There's a guy for other who probably dictated every word he wrote. I feel like am not completely unfamiliar with the type. Well, who's done what this weekend? I mean, I've asked about about what people have been doing. I think how people have been. But I'm still curious, and I am barely on my camera. But who cares? Not a whole lot visually appealing to this stream right now, anyhow. And never me. I don't consider myself ugly, but I don't consider myself particularly good looking either. I'm just kind of, I'm a guy. I'm an average guy. So depressed and afraid we don't care about any. Okay, angry, cheerful, afraid, and depressed we don't care about. Okay, so we don't care about afraid. They all have some of that. +2 yielding, we don't want that. +2 willful, +1 lonely. Fixes one a little more than the other. I'd hoped this. What was this? Hunting Party? Is that what this record was called? This was on? I'd kind of hoped it would be a little more like this. More of the record would sound like this, and there was a few of them that kind of didn't. But I still miss the hybrid theory sound. Conversation and medicine again. Conversation, medicine. Public speaking. And where's medicine? And herbs. Feverfew can be used to reduce tension and headaches. Logistics and trade failed. That's random. Okay. That entire one seemed a little random to me. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, we got out of equilibrium again. Okay, so I'm already not liking this tune. It's too happy. I like it, but I'm just going to skip it. All right, there we go. We'll go with that one. I consider this the last good Metallica tune. What do you guys think? I don't know how many of you guys listen to Metallica. I'm making her a little troublemaker now. Conversation in medicine again. So, same crap. I don't know. I may switch games up here for a little while. Maybe do another 45 minutes, maybe an hour of something else. If it was on the radio growing up, did by Saint Anger. Yeah, I remember that coming out. I liked that one. It was different, but it was good. It's last you followed up. Yeah, they didn't kind of start losing me until 72 Seasons just came out. And something about it is just, no, I couldn't get into it. I just kind of skipped around through it and I just didn't hear anything I wanted to, that I was into. Unpleasant news to report. He's been assassinated. Wasn't that the little kid? Yes, it was. That's dark. Foreign intelligence failed. Yeah, I wasn't even reading that. I wish there was a way to review. There's not, is there? Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, so this is all information that I don't know. It's throwing it at me once, and it's going to ask me who, right? Yep. A random commenter. Every once in a while, they do really just kind of give you the option to just sit back and watch the world burn, huh? Whatever. Wow, feeling real lonely. What do we think? Maybe we'll do some CTR just to kind of end things. People like CTR. It's kind of fun. I'm not very good at it, but let's see. I was pressured. Conversation in medicine again. I think I'm going to switch over. More unpleasant news. Yay. Cross border. Pushing towards the Dougal seat. Hmm. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm not digging this tune. Hmm. Can we still not do this? Still not. Yep. All right. We may not come back to it, but on the off chance. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. I think I need to take a quick break too, though. There's an E in end. All right. So I'm going to put you in emote only mode because I don't think I got either of my mods here. I'm going to take a break and fire up CTR just to kind of end things with a little bit. Something a little more enjoyable for all of us. I'm going to put you on BRB, let you listen to some tunes, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Sit tight. So, we'll do some CTR for a little while. I enjoy it a little more than Long live the Queen. I think all of you guys probably do too. So, I'm gonna do that for a while. And see if I can make my thumb hurt again. Alright. The pyramid, I haven't done anything yet. This tiny arena. Cortex Castle. Haven't gotten anything there yet either. Gemstone. What's Turbo Track? Turbo Track. I have no recollection of that. Or Slide Coliseum. Screw it. Let's try the pyramid. Why not? This one? Yes. The one that I struggled with. The first one that I struggled with. Okay, maybe I have gotten a little better, because I took those corners a lot worse before. Ah. And the jump sucks again. Oh, missed those. Ah, damn it. There was a moment there where I thought I wasn't going to fall. And then I did. Too late on the jump that time. Hey, Lewis, how are you? Man, I'm not even getting Sapphire this time. Definitely not getting Sapphire. Yay. Doing well, good to see. I'm okay. I think we're all getting a little bored with the follower goal game, so I decided to switch it over to something else. I didn't want to get into, you know, Breakpoint or anything that could really, you know, get into a game deep. I think this is a little more sort of light, a little more casual. And everyone likes it, so I figured why the hell not. I mean, I'm still bad at it, and everyone can get a chuckle at my expense. That's okay. That's part of the thing. You don't get on Twitch thinking everyone's going to take you super serious. Seriously? We'd laugh when I was pro as well. Yeah. Suppose I appreciate that. I just want it to be a good time here. I really do. You know. Oh god. Damn. Dead stop. Oh, wait. Do they eat you when they're crouched down? Or when they're, like, stood up? I thought I was safe. I was not. I haven't played this game in... When was the last time I played this? 2 weeks? Quick, someone look at the VODs. Okay, I saw that crate disappear a couple of times and I questioned my sanity. Again. Still. Not that I ever really stopped doing that. Oh, come on. I could have gotten back on the track. Didn't ask for your help. You prick. Well, we were closer that time, at least. That's something, right? Let's see. We got any updates? I'm thinking about what other games I might get on an emulator. Not on this one, but you guys remember the game Perfect Dark? I played that, thought it was pretty good. I might get an N64 emulator and get the ROM for that. Play it again. Definitely doing those corners better. Glad I fired this up. Neat to see some improvement. Oh, you remember it? It was good, wasn't it? Did you enjoy it? Oh, damn. See, it was crouched down and it didn't give me that time. Is Conker's Bad Fur Day Twitch safe, do you think? played it? Yeah, I remember. It was a good one. I was 19 or 20. It was during one of the odd semesters at college. One of the roommates had it. Played through it. It's pretty good. I have fond memories of it for whatever reason. Maybe it's because I was, like I said, I was 19 or 20, out of my parents' house and kind of living quasi on my own. Inscription? I remember that one. Was that N64 or was that PlayStation? I could get on one of these PlayStation emulators. I definitely want to do some PS games too. I'm looking at Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter. I remember those really standing out to me. One or two of them. I've noticed there's a game that is on several of the old platforms. I remember seeing it at the time and thinking it looked kind of cool. I think it was called Doom Trooper. Something like that. It's relatively new. Okay. So we're not talking emulators with Inscription. Is that what I'm understanding? Yeah. Not even a Sapphire. But we're getting closer. 2021. Is it on platform or PC? What would I need to go to find it? I think both. Okay. Okay, we'll just miss all of them. I know some of you are going to go, really, dude, but yes, I am skipping More Human Than Human. It's not that great a tune, I'm sorry. It's just really not. They definitely have better ones. Okay, I want to move... There it is. I'm going to make it a little easier to swap back and forth between the stream stuff and Spotify for when I do want to skip a tune. How many was that? Not all of them. Okay, for a while I was making that jump pretty consistently and doing well. What happened? Why am I less good? What is Inscription about? I think that's what I didn't bother to ask. And how the hell... Oh, that's one of the... Okay. I was just noticing that box up in the air and wondering how I was supposed to get to it, but I know. Alright, that was better on that. I knew it, he was crouched down. Screw up the boosts. sure that I had that one. Well, there goes Sapphire. We're not getting that one either. Nope. I don't think we even did as good this time as the last one. Tough question. I really don't know what it's exactly about. Deck building adventure, extremely unique. Inscription, you say? Oh shit, where's my search? Crusader, yeah, okay. Inscription. Inky black card-based odyssey that blends the deck-building roguelike escape room-style puzzles and psychological horror into a blood-laced smoothie. I'll leave it open, maybe look into it a little more later. My list of games. Oh no, this was better than the last time. Cool. Yeah, since I've officially decided to start looking into emulation, I've kind of started getting the itch to do more of the older games. I want to mix it up. I don't want to do just older games. I want to be like a retro gaming channel. But there's a lot of old games that I didn't get to play that I want to, still. Oh, damn it, man. Ah, damn it, man. Yeah, they're both crouched down. We're not doing shit with those boxes right now. Oh, it's a race tune. You gotta do good. At least get the sapphire. I was never a huge Motley Crue fan, but I do like this one. Shit, not going for it. We're just gonna miss it. Sweet. Not off the... It's a good song. Yeah, I like it. They do have a couple of good ones. They do. I've seen James Hetfield quoted as saying that one time we were in LA. Damn, I think I got one of those. Yep. I believe the quote goes, "Oh, he squatted down just as I came up on him." That prick. One time we were in LA and we saw a bunch of hookers, but when we got closer we realized it was Motley Crue. Yeah, that was gonna happen. This and Home Sweet Home, that's the one I think it is. Yeah, I don't like that one. That's not one of the good ones. In my opinion. Which we all know is correct. Ah, that was one of the worst times. Yeah, look at that. I've got 2 better times than that one. It's because I kept falling off and running into shit. I used to know a guy that was a big Motley Crue fan. And he drove crappy little, like an S10 pickup or something like that. One of those ones that he tried to work on himself, had leftover parts and it ran better. I ended up, for some reason... Oh, I missed the freaking box on that shortcut. Ended up taking a summer class with him for... It was geometry, yeah. Because that was the only class that I've ever failed. But it was a broken down piece of crap, you know. And one day I asked him, hey, can I kick in the side of your truck? And he goes, yeah, sure. And I just immediately kicked the panel that was right there in front of me. Didn't give him time to say which panel he was okay with me kicking with, because one of them was unsupported and he was going to get it replaced anyway. So I kicked in one of the good ones. What can I say? I like brick and shit. Oh, come on. That was high enough. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the time. We could get Sapphire here. Probably won't, but we could. I'm going to try that shortcut. Not worth it. Well, like I said, probably won't. Oh, that's the wrong window. I just realized I had one of my windows closed in the background that I'm watching for updates for. Looking for a little 1 in parentheses for something. Wall. Sweetness. Squatted down as I came up on him again. Bastard's watching for me. He bit me in mid-air. You know, that shortcut would be more helpful if... Oh, shit. I saw it. Just too late. Shortcut would be a lot more helpful if I got the crate that's sitting there, too. But no. You want to get the crates. You already made fun of somebody for getting the crates before you knew what they did. So now you can't have them. We're not gonna make it. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh. Like a half a second, and we got Sapphire. Alright, cool. Keep going. Try to get gold. Prick. I bounced off the guardrail. I just clipped it. Damn. Yeah, miss them all. No, 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 don't go. Oh my god. I'm not getting gold, but at least we didn't get 8. Crouch down. Okay, so don't get them on the first round. Just don't. This little shop of horrors is going to get you every time. See, right there. He was ready for me. I used to be good at that jump. I have witnesses somewhere. I don't think they're here. If any of you are here, then vouch for me, please. please. That looked like I was going to miss it for a second. After sapphire, now do the gold and then plat. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm not good enough to do that. I have managed to get, I think, 3 plats on the probably the easiest 3 courses. But all right, pardon me a second. I have to ban a bot. All right. But yeah, I managed to do that. There's kind of a balance, you know, kind of a tipping point between doing these boosts while you're drifting, like that. You can completely screw up. You can do that very well, and it saves you a lot of time. But if you're like me and you just can't quite figure it out, you end up getting so wild that you miss the crates and lose time. And there's some courses that you can get platinum on without doing all that. And there's probably just the 3 that I've got. But yeah, that's the way it's supposed to go. Sapphire, gold, platinum. But I'm just kind of goofing around. Like I said earlier, I think we were all getting a little bored and bounced off the guardrail again. We were all getting a little bored with Long Live the Queen, and so I was like, all right, let's do something else to kind of end things for a while. CTR seems to be a decent enough crowd pleaser, and I do enjoy it. It's not unfun for me. I'm just not that great at it. So, you know, something to kind of do. Play a little bit, listen to some tunes. You know, people want to come and hang out and enjoy it, then cool. You know? Yeah, I know a few people that are better at it than me. A big community that I'm a part of. There's several people that are playing it. We're talking about playing a kind of an online version. Really, guy? But I don't think any official plans has been made to do the multiplayer. It's all through the internet. I'll jump in on that. It does sound fun. I will probably consistently be in the ass end of the pack. But I like hanging out with my people. Get off the wall. You're scratching the paint. I am gonna find one of those VODs and play them, because I know I made that damn jump over and over again. Hey John, how are you? How's your morning been? How was your morning? It's not... Anime Girl. I suppose by this point, unless you're in a time zone that's very different, the question should be, how was your morning? Because it's afternoon now. slowed down too much. Oh, I screwed that up. I screwed that up real bad. And missed that box. Oh, I don't know if it was worth it. Stand up. Yes, thank you. I've done that before too. Okay, so we have 2 boxes to choose from to try and salvage a gold. What am I thinking? Look at that. We're not getting gold. Not on this run. Morning was interesting. Been up since 4. Ugh. What got you up at 4? Anything specific, or you're like me where your body just said, it's time to be awake now. We're still tired, but it's time to be awake too. You don't have anything to do. You're going to be awake. I think I'm just going to stop doing that one. It costs me more time than it can potentially save me. I'm screwing up my drifts around these corners. I missed like 3 boxes there I was going to try to get. Yep, we're missing lots of boxes. He crouched down. Okay, we're missing too many. Work mornings because body doesn't like your alarm, so you wake up earlier. I've been there. Not consistently. My sleep is just it changes so much, there's no pattern to it anymore. It hasn't been for a while. I think the only thing I haven't tried is alcohol. And that doesn't sound like the healthiest solution to the problem, so I've been not doing it. Oh, I almost fell off and didn't even get the crate. Oh, that was awful. So I have started posting old VODs to YouTube. I don't know if any of you guys here are aware of the YouTube. What was that? That was weird. But very early, I hadn't gotten OBS figured out to where I could remove the Spotify from the VODs. So music ended up in a lot of them. Well, I'm using my editing software to remove the music. Just turned it down to where it was, to where I couldn't hear it, and I thought it was entirely muted. YouTube has partially blocked a couple of those because it still picked it up. You have to turn it way the hell up to hear it, but it is there. They are right. You can hear this song in one of them. And a couple of other tunes. So right now, I'm hoping that their option to mute it has worked. And they are no longer partially blocked. If I got anyone here that maybe remembers when I played Soma back in October for Halloween. Oh, all of them. Miss all of them. Not even worth it. But yeah, it was first two VODs from that playthrough. If that gives you any indication of how far back I'm going uploading these things. I only recently found out that VODs do very well, or pretty well, depending on who you talk to on YouTube. So I'm doing that. I'm doing some shorts. I don't think I'm going to edit them fancy myself like I used to. Because I used to edit them and put my Twitch page in there. I'll just use Twitch's. Gosh dang it. Use their clip thing. And just upload them that way. So, wait. Huh? Wait, what? Why is it... I clicked restart, I thought. Yeah. Maybe I held it too long or something. I don't know. I can reopen it. But yeah, I'm trying to grow the YouTube channel a little bit. I need to get back on the Instagram too. Let's go right back to it. A few more tries at a gold here. And then probably shut her down. 20 minutes. Unless you guys are just loving this. I don't know. If anyone's enjoying it, then I'll go a little longer. Oh, that was a great start. Oh my word. I pushed the wrong thing on the remote, on the controller again. Why do I keep doing that? Go away, go away. Get everything fixed. Yeah, the little, some of you guys may not know, that little logo right there is actually a button. And I discovered that after using this remote for like, or this control for like 3 months. couple of them. Oh, what? How did I steer to the right? Just there. And these guys are crouched back down. Oh, shit. Never mind. I was thinking about something. Listen for the lyrics here. I think it's this verse. No, it's the next one. Last one. But he makes a reference to the Black-Tooth Grin. And the guys in Pantera were big Megadeth fans, so they created a drink. They called it the Black-Tooth Grin. Hey, how are you, Tommy? I said I wasn't going to do that anymore. And I forget the formula for it, how to mix it. You can find it online, but yeah, they came up with their own drink, named after a couple of words in a Megadeth song. The Black-Tooth Grin. There's no in Pantera, it's probably like pure alcohol. Boys could hold their liquor. Okay, wasn't the first one not crouched down like he was gonna? Yeah. What have you been up to so far today, Tommy? Come on, get some speed. It's just grass, it's not that big a deal. Right there it is. Sweet, we got all of them. Enough to get gold. I see the movement. I'll look in just a second. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to crash or wreck or anything. I'm gonna guess that was Rick. How you doing, duder? It. We're not gonna make it. Nope. Nope. An effort was made. A failure was had. I'm gonna take that box from out from under you, though. Yep, there it goes. Yep, Rick, how are you? Got your coffee? Any plats today? No. No, I've been doing this, 45 minutes maybe. I did get a gold. Didn't I? Did I get it? No, sapphire. Going for gold. So I sat down, opened stream, started laughing at me. Well, I'm glad I gave you a chuckle. Yeah. So, yeah. Um, I was doing that Long Live the Queen game to start, but I was getting a little bored with it. I don't think anyone was having a whole hell of a lot of fun with it, so I decided to do this for a little while and just kind of goof off, listen to some tunes, Not stream. Open Steam. Oh, okay. What'd you see on Steam that was amusing? That was awful. I got a laugh at a Steam last night overcharging for what was it? Worms, I think. They Sex Desert Mad Lust. New and trending. Interesting title. But Steam was charging like $25-30 for Worms WMD. And Redder was like, hey, here's a link where they're charging like $4. Like, you're kidding me, right? I refunded it and got the other one, and I need to check my credit card statement to make sure they actually did get me my refund. Oh, I made the jump and missed the GD box. I got one of them. Shh. And then fell off a damn cliff. I forgot you turned your filters off. Well, if it's going to suggest games like that to you, do you want to turn them off? You just want to go with what it gives you. A good stream game. All right. What was it? What was it called? It's Desert Mad Lust. Okay, well, I can't show the first screenshot. I'm going to say the words complete lack of fabric and spread eagle. And yeah, that's the first screenshot that I see from that game. Probably not going to be a stream game. Gives an elaborate description. I kind of feel like that was about as elaborate as I probably should get. I might have been pushing things a little bit as it was. I mean, if this is a face-to-face conversation, I could. I have no problem doing that. I used to work in construction. I have said some fucked up shit. Make the jump, and get the box. Good deal. Do not try that again. And back to work. All right, well, no. Have a good day at work. Thanks for swinging in, saying hi. I appreciate you. This is a re-recording of this song. It was originally on the Icon record. Came out a while ago, 30 years. And they re-recorded it. This sounds like they played it live and recorded it. And I just think it's cool. It's got good tone, good energy. Really? I remember taking a vacation years ago. Actually, I think it was one I just mentioned the other day. Battlefield. No, see my grandfather. Took the child, and we went out there to see him. Kind of a depressing trip, honestly. He was in assisted living, and he's like a different dude. You know, hang out with family, older family, while they're who you remember them being. I'll say that. But I had a couple of these Paradise Lost records with me, and I think she was humoring me, but she said she liked them. She thought they were okay. Everyone else I expect honesty from, but she can lie to me to make me feel like we've got... I have done that before, too. But that was cool. I remember taking that same trip when I was a little kid. And I'd listen to Bad Religion. But on the trip, I looked over, and she had her earbuds in, was completely zoned out, just chilling. And I remember thinking at the time, why isn't she, like, talking to me? You know, we could be, like, joking around and having a good time and blah, blah, blah. That was a complete wasted effort. And, I was a little irritated for a couple of minutes, and then it occurred to me that I did the exact same thing with those Bad Religion CDs, and I was listening to the same Bad Religion CD at the time. So she was doing the same thing that I was doing and had been doing since I was younger than she was at the time. Just a funny little moment that kind of sticks out in my mind involving her. It's okay. We did all right. Time is not horrible. Okay, we can get that one on the next round. Oh, I should have got the one underneath the plant over there. I saw him stand up. Dang it. No! And I push the button again. And I think I had time. Maybe I still do. Probably not. No, I meant to... No, never mind. Too late now. Oh, damn. Time the boosts. Alright, get it. Go, you prick! Yes! No! Well, okay, I was on the... Oh, well. How do people get good at this? I missed that one, didn't I? Yeah, because I've only got one. Suka, yeah. What's the record for mistakes in a shortest time frame possible? Because that was like 3 screw-ups in less than a second. Bounced off the... Hey, Reese. How are you? Can't stay long? I appreciate you swinging in, saying hi. Hope you're having a good day. It's one of my favorite tunes by this band. Back when they had Cassandra Ford on staff. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, good. That was good. Don't screw it up. Of course, I do kind of feel like I jinx myself when I do something right. Just as like a general observation about life, not just video games, which is really kind of depressing when I think about it. Was that 2 of them? It's not even worth coming down here. You know what? Start over. I think I've said before that back when they had Cassandra Ford, they had something almost like sinister about them that I really liked. I thought it was cool. I got, what, 3 of them, I think? Go fast, drive fast, and miss things. Yes, that's awesome. Yes, missed that one too. Nope. Oh, he crouched down just as you got him, and completely negated that. Yeah. At least get a crate for a symbolic kind of almost do something right. Am I at least making a better time? Let's finish it and at least look at that. Oh yeah, I missed that crate too. You're doing great, champ. Well, it is my best time so far, so... Alright. Dang it, that actually hurts, like, physically. Right here, which is really weird. I pushed the freaking button again. Just close that out. I'm gonna pop that button out of there, or epoxy it in place. Gotta be something I can do with that. I'm not using it. I don't like it. I don't want it there. Guardrail. Again. Freaking guardrail. That's a bad launch. I feel like maybe I should have fired up breakpoint instead after all. Nuts. Alright, we'll get that one next time. Not a big deal. We got one of those. Not worth it. Yes, got it. Oh god, that was close. That was close to... Do not try that shortcut. Stay away from it. No, don't do it. Not worth it. You missed one. I don't like this song. But I can't pause and skip it. I'll mess up. Which I can do just like that without needing to skip the song anyway. Dang it. There it goes. Here it comes and there it goes. Bye, gold. I paused it like 38 seconds into my failure. I think I got 3 of them. God dang it. Oh, the thing was not crouched down. It wouldn't have eaten me, but by the time I got to it, it was. That sucks. Seconds in, I think I've been here before and didn't make it. Will this be the different time? No! Dang it! Well, we have thoroughly failed this one. I felt good about it for a second there. It's always a bad sign. Damn it, man. Alright, I got one more chance to get those 3. It's okay. Not a big deal yet. Missed it. No! I recognize this time. This is not good. I've seen this time at this part. Yep, nope. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna give it 2 more tries. And then I'm gonna have to call it. I want to get a bite to eat before someone else goes live. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. All right, final attempt number 1. Get them both just there? Well. Yeah, no. That wasn't it. Dang it. Turn, you prick. Well, okay, tell you what, I'll do a third. Okay, one last one because I screwed that up twice so quickly. No. That's not the end of the world. Oh my god. Alright, one more. And then the last 10. This really is going to be the last one. We got to get ready for somebody else. Something else. And I do want to get a couple quick things done real quick because I will forget later. Get off the grass. Okay. I wanted to get it. I really did. Alright, well. Not my game, I guess. It's fun, but it's not my game. Maybe next time. Alright. Well, I will see you guys here in a little bit. I do appreciate you hanging out and chatting a little bit. Appreciate you silent lurkers as well. You guys are all helping me out. I appreciate the support. Yeah, glad you guys had fun. I hope you guys had fun. A couple of you, I guess, did. So, all right, I will see some of you guys here in a little while. And everyone else, I hope to still see somewhere along the way. Stay safe.